Hi everyone, it's Killshot from 99 Gaming's The Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 9, Honor Countdown. We have 1 hour to go, and we are back into The Walking Dead, and I know some of the comments have come up. People are dreading the episode. Look, don't dread the episode. We know what's going to happen. We know it's going to be sad. We know it's going to be moving. We know we're not going to see one of the characters that we've seen for a long time here, but you've got to appreciate the show, and we've got each other. So we will have a reaction video tonight at 11:30. So we're going to do the stream, and then we got about 30 minutes to sort of regroup, and then I'll post the other stream to be 11:30 so you guys can chat over there and just sort of keep each other going all through it. I've gotten so many messages today. People are coping in different ways. I've heard Xanax in my popcorn. I saw that a little bit ago. People are running out of limes. I'm going to be honest with you. This is one of the few streams that I've done that I did have a beverage prior to doing it, so I'm just trying to stay within my own because that's kind of rare. I gotta keep the focus. So thanks, I appreciate all of you being here. I did get a chance to watch a little bit of the marathon. I don't typically go back and watch a lot of the playbacks, but today I was watching, saw the chokehold, a couple other things. Jump in there really quickly. Got some crazy things happening to the stream already. I think it's information overload. I think there's so many people here that we're going to shut YouTube down today. So hopefully everybody is here. If you guys could just hit that like button. We know the spoilers. Hopefully at least you know most of the spoilers. We're going to do a little bit of countdown, talk about some of the things that we expect to see tonight, and then a couple bonus extras. I guess they're not big deals because earlier when we did the spoiler videos and a couple of the other things, we pretty much laid out the entire episode, but I do have like one or two little tidbits that we'll talk about tonight. So Pete D, thank you for the super chat donation. He says glad the Carl stuff will be over soon. We're going to talk about that. I do want to elaborate on that. A couple things that I do want to say is appreciate all of you guys being part of the stream, and also if this is the first time you are part of this stream, what we do in these things is you'll type all of your comments along the side will not show up, so I'll call on several people. When you super chat, we'll definitely stop and talk about those things as well. So how many people are nervous? How many people are dreading it? And how many people are excited about The Walking Dead? So I'm just going to call on a few of your comments, and then if you can tell me which one you are, and then tell me what you are most nervous or excited about for tonight's episode. So Drama King says death is on the horizon. Michelle D is sick. Starlight is excited. I'm excited about it. I just, 2 months without The Walking Dead, and then you get back. It's like even the bad stuff. I just want to see it. I like to see how the story plays out. Albert is sad and nervous. I think the reaction stream is going to be pretty interesting after the show, after Talking Dead, because I know I'm going to be dealing with a lot of emotional people, and I've even told the moderators just easy tonight. We might scale it back a little bit. I know there's going to be some hate out there. I know there's going to be some Scott Gimple hatred. But Pete D, I agree with you. I think we know it, and I just want to see it play out because of everything that's going down. Scott Kernan says, excited. I'm very excited. No doubt about it. Tommy, excited as hell for this episode. That's pretty strong, all caps as well. So thank you, Scott and Pete D. Appreciate the super chat. All right, a couple things I do want to touch base with is the way it's going to play out tonight, as you know, and watching the episode lead up to it. Some of the stuff starts to make a little bit more sense. Maybe there's some hidden clues we didn't quite get when it happened. We did see Carl writing the letter, but a couple things that you might have missed from this episode tonight is when he was actually over at the sewers, he was kind of prepping, and then he sort of lied to Michonne, helping out a friend, but he was really preparing for what he thought could go down and planning ahead. So good job, Carl, actually planning ahead. A lot more. When you know what's going to happen and you go back and watch the episode, it all unravels and makes a little bit more sense. And even some of the stuff previous. Thank you so much, Jerry and Michelle H. Appreciate that. Another super chat. If you have a question or a comment, leave it. Moderators, you can check out Jerry and Michelle too. I'd like to. Hopefully they got a question or a comment we can get in there. But definitely appreciate you supporting the 999 channel. Thank you so much. Watching Eugene going back, how many people watched the marathon? If you watched the marathon, just let me know in chat. because I caught on a couple things today that I wasn't really paying attention to earlier. I was even texting some of the moderators and letting them know. All right, Sheila's watching it. I know some of the moderators. Hippo's watching it now. So did you see the Eugene Dwight scene? He had the record button pressed the whole time. So he was talking. I do think that dialogue, that conversation, is going to come back to haunt Dwight. I really do. Even though Dwight shot it down, there was some dialogue that happened that was incriminating. Yeah, hopefully we don't get that later on tonight. Just want to check on a couple things. I was reading some comments. I know it was a little slow delivery there. I'm back. No, I just actually I was reading some of the comments and checking a couple things out. I'm here. I'm here. No worries. It was like there's no sound. No, I haven't been talking for like 20, 30 seconds, guys. I'm here. But yeah, there was a little bit of lag in the stream, so I'm trying to correct that. Hopefully we get that straightened out before the reaction video tonight. That's really what I'm pumped up about, because I know that everybody's just super going to be into it. So back to what we're talking about. I don't think that Eugene is going to be the one to turn him in. I think that tape is going to be discovered by someone. That is going to be what gets Dwight in some trouble, in my opinion. Because I was watching that, I was like, did he record? Did he hit the stop button? No, he was talking the whole time and even called out Dwight's name in that as well. Hunter says hi. Yes, it is confirmed. Hunter, it's confirmed, and everybody's even sent out their dedications. Andrew Lincoln made a song dedication to Carl. Just a lot of things going on. So no, we're not getting back from it. And if you saw our Walking Dead stream a little bit earlier, we're actually hypothetically talking about what would happen if we did find a cure for Carl. So tonight, as you know, that a lot of the episode is going to be kind of the escape, getting away. There is a scene between Michonne and Dwight where she pushes him up against the wall tonight and basically says, go tell him to stop. You know, there's just this desperation in there that they're looking for any method they possibly can. But as the group does escape, Rick and Michonne are going to stay back with Carl, and then we're going to see all that emotion. It's going to be a lot of flashbacks tonight. But mainly the story tonight is going to be the issue at the kingdom, a lot of action there, and then the sadness. So you will get to see action in like 2 out of 3 areas. You're going to see action at the kingdom. You're going to see action at the going through the river, and then you're going to see, obviously, the death and issues. Sheila Beasley, thank you so much. Appreciate. Glad for the stream and for our therapy sessions. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for being a part of this. The stream it's going to be tough. I'm going to do the best I can to sort of lead it in the right direction, but you know, obviously we can't bring Carl back, but it is going to be tough to deal with that. So Rick Fisher also saw the recording thing and thought about that also. So it's funny when we're watching these things. Even when Rick threw the explosives onto the Jeep, I kind of saw that the first time, but going back watching it again was just cool. Arrogant says, damn, so many super chats. Well, thank you. This is a awesome group of people. I appreciate all the people doing a super chats donations tonight. Just an amazing group. I can't say enough about this group. Let me open it up. Any questions, any concern about tonight's episode? If there is something that we haven't covered in the spoilers, I'm going to be penciling it all down. I will say we will touch on it tonight, but tomorrow night, Monday night, we will do our Walking Dead recap. So if 11:30 is really late for you guys, and it is going to be for some people, I understand. If you're just kind of torn up and you want to hang out with us, we will be here. Might be a little longer stream tonight just to sort of get it all out in the open. We're going to keep it together, make sure everybody, I just don't want people logging into the stream saying, okay, Carl's gone, I'm too much of a wreck, I don't want to watch the show anymore. It's really to talk about the story and how we're just sort of going to band together and push forward. And tomorrow night we'll break down the episode just a little bit more, a couple more levels, I guess. We'll tone it up a little bit more. Ollie says, doesn't want Gavin to die. Crazy, liking him so much. Ollie, I'm not a big fan of Gavin. He kicks the bucket that Ezekiel's sitting on. Negan's going to kill you now, and he just wants a response out of him, and he does say that he liked him. Yeah, I mean, I understand. People thought Gavin could be brought to the right team, but still, it's not like he's betraying Negan at all. So, Mag, you just watched the Benjamin. Hey, and how many people saw the part where Carol and Henry are out in the woods? Did you guys catch the comment that Henry made to Carol where he said, I want to go out there with you and I want to find the people that killed my brother? I didn't catch that the first time around either. And that makes a lot more sense about how things are going to go down tonight. It's like so many new things came out. And I just thought I had an eye for detail. See, you guys are catching the same things that I'm catching. Thank you so much for that super chat donation as well. So we got the, you know what? I can't even pronounce it. The CPH. It's got to be male. All right, you're going to have to enunciate that. I know it's like some play on words there. CHP super chat. Appreciate that. Well, we're going to see a lot more. Yeah, Michelle Wolf, I agree with that. We're going to see a lot more Henry starting tonight. It's just like planting that seed. One thing happens, but then there's a lot more to look forward to. It's not going to erase the memory of Carl. And in fact, they are going to make sure that the memory of Carl is not erased at all. It's going to be firmly I don't know if anyone on the show has ever gotten this much of a send-off. So this is important. I don't even know if Daryl died, it would be bad, but I don't think Daryl would get honored the same way that Carl would. This is a big deal. Will Jack Cat says he hopes that Henry will be the new Carl. Well, if Carol takes him under his wing, absolutely could be. Just a couple little small tidbits, a couple small details. It's not going to be anything that's going to be super crazy. I'll get to that in a couple seconds once we wind this down. Woo! It's going to be rough tonight. Exactly. So Tammy Sifford says, Morgan's leaving. Morgan's helped him a little bit. So it's really going to be Carol. Carol's not been fond of the kids in the past, but I think this is going to be one that she's going to pour her heart into and make sure he gets trained, which adds a little bit more staying power to Carol's character as well. Scott says, Kills, do you think Carl will appear in every episode in the second half via flashback? No, I don't think so. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of flashbacks. I mean, I do think there'll be some memory scenes that'll keep Rick, going, I guess. And also there'll probably be a flashback that'll keep him from doing what he thinks he needs to do. No flowers for Henry. Tammy Heitzman has a question here. Thank you so much for the super chat, Tammy. So her question is, what is the actual time between Eugene going Savior and where we're at right now? You mean the time that he was kidnapped, I guess, because, that's That's a good question. You kind of put me on the spot with that. I'd have to think through from the time that he got kidnapped. So that would be at the time of Spencer's death, the time that Rosita shot the bullet at him. Couple months, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Maybe 6, 8 weeks. Casey says 3 months. I'm okay with that. Chip Smith says Eugene will be a coward in my eyes regardless if he redeems himself. He's always going to be a coward. But he could be a worthwhile coward, is what I think. Yeah, it'll be in. You know, I am just going to say this about the streams on Sunday nights. This is the 3rd week in a row that we've had a little bit of lag on Sunday nights. Monday nights have been fine. All through the week have been fine. Maybe it's, I think there's a lot of Walking Dead YouTube stuff going on right now. I just got to be honest with you. I think there's a ton of it. I'm glad that you guys are here in this one. I don't know how many are being streamed elsewhere, but I'll definitely do everything I can to check it out. I mean, I'm here. It's going to give you a little bit of lag from time to time. Hopefully, it'll wind down when we do the reaction video later on tonight. But what time does Walking Dead start? 9 o'clock. So we've got 43 more minutes. Nathan says, how do you think Negan will die? I don't think he's going to die anytime soon, Nathan. What's up, Nerd Life? Thanks for being here. Wayne's like, the others suck. Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, and this is not going to be a super long stream anyway. You guys know how we do the countdown. They're usually 20, 25 minutes, so we just want to pop in, get everybody together, talk about just some last-minute thoughts that we get out there for the show, and then, you know, of course, the after party. Won't be a party tonight. Normally, it's a pretty good discussion of the show, but I think there's just going to be a lot of grief. I'm kind of looking forward to the reaction stream, but there's just some things that I know are going to be very troubling while we watch the show that I'm not looking forward to. Just to be perfectly honest, I know half of my viewers are going to be at least somewhat intoxicated because they're self-medicating right now to get through it. Thank you so much, Tammy. I appreciate that. We're going to get to see us some Jerry tonight, some Ezekiel, some Carol. But Gavin exiting the show, I think, is only going to be semi-sad. We'll talk about that tonight because obviously, you know, there's going to be the coping with Carl. But I'm interested to see what you guys are going to feel about Gavin, especially the way he's kind of, Ezekiel does say to him, he says, I made a choice I can live with. Now you're going to have to do the same thing. And evidently Gavin's not going to make the right choice. Paris says, I hope the show won't be a letdown. Gavin dying is good. I think Gavin dying is good too, because I think it's time they start to take out some of these lieutenants. Kicks her life, yes, that is confirmed. Emmy's got the gym over ice. So, you know what? We know the storyline. We're getting together. So, question I have for all of you is, I got a non-Walking Dead question for all the people in chat right now. What are you doing to cope before the show? What are you thinking about? What are you cooking? Or a more important question is, what may you be drinking right now? And if you don't want to include it in this channel, be careful what you type. You know, if you're like, you don't want your parents to know and you're away at school or whatever. I just want to know what the Tammy's drinking Walking Dead wine. Will Jack is watching me. JB, water. Hey, nothing wrong with that. White-tailed killer, water. Maggie's watching 999. I love it. Casey's eating some spaghetti. A little bit of Sprite. Okay, I'm with you. Only coffee. Well, you know what? It's not so bad then. Steven's watching 999. Drama King, I'm not reading that, but no alcohol. I'm with you. Let's see. Donna's having a little bit of chicken, soda, and popcorn. You know what? There's not as many adult beverages in this chat as I thought. You know what? I'm very proud of this group. Emmy, it's just you and Steph. I think you are the only two winos that we have here. Whitetailed wants to know, will I miss Carl? I will. I will miss Carl. Not my favorite character on the show, but nonetheless, I do like Carl. There you go. Beth is having a Jack and Coke. We got some Miller Lite. And when I see those Jim Beam commercials, I always want to drink Jim Beam. She's the only woman that can get me to drink Jim Beam. Just like, I don't even like it. I don't even like bourbon. Look, Jim Beam just got a free ad on the on our live stream tonight. Gino wants to know what I am drinking. You know what? I had a glass of wine earlier, just to sort of relax a little bit. I was a little bit anxious to watch the show, and I rarely do that before I do a stream. Actually, like never. So, but I'm good. I'm good, and I'll be good for tonight. Don't worry. I didn't go crazy with it. Like it was a small glass. It wasn't like filled the whole thing up. I still got a job to do. I still have to be here. Yeah, if we catch some more of this lag, then people are definitely going to have to watch the playback. Wayne's like, you're a rookie. I am. I don't, I can't do both. I'm not that talented. You know what? There's a good question. Maggie Bonacorta says, kills, will you cry? Not... I got in a lot of trouble. I think I told you guys a little bit of the story when I was playing The Walking Dead and Lee died. And I wasn't emotional about it. I was like, okay. And people gave me a lot of crap about it. Like, why didn't you get emotional whenever Lee died? So I will be emotional. I might get a little misty-eyed. I won't cry. I won't be like, I won't get on the stream tonight. Guys, I miss Carl. Man, I can't deal with it. No, it won't be like that. I'll appreciate the show. I'll be emotional, but not distraught. How about that? If Rosita was dying, then yeah, I'd probably be in tears. I wouldn't be able to handle it. I'll tell you what. During the reaction video tonight, I will tell you honestly. I'm always honest with you guys. I will tell you 100% if I cried and if it hit me. If I got emotional, if I got choked up. Fair enough? So if I don't volunteer that information, make sure that if you're... Tammy's like, Gills is in denial. I'll be honest with you, Tammy. Susan's like, cry if you need to cry. Just let it all out. What's up? What's up, Ralph? Thanks for being here. Steven's like, I'm not afraid to admit it. I'll cry. I'm not either. If it happens, it happens. I'll be the first person to tell you. Scott just went tears for tears. Shout, shout, let it all out. Andy Bain, kills, do you hate Negan? Yes, I do. I hate Negan. I hate Negan for killing Glenn and making fun of it and what he did to taunt Rosita. That's why I hate him. All right, we're going to get a couple more comments in this, and then we're going to be up on 25 minutes, and I do want all of you guys just to, have your time to do whatever you need to do before the show. Casey says, didn't cry with Glenn. I was horrified. I was too. Casey, I will still not go back and watch that episode. So if a marathon's on and they ever get to that, I will not watch that. I just, I can't desensitize myself toward Negan. White-tailed killer. Kills, who's your favorite character? Abraham. Abraham's still my favorite character. Always will be. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. There's people that enjoyed the gore, and they watched it over and over and posted and did videos on it and everything. I was not. I talked about it. We moved on. It was tough, and I'll still never. I don't think a year from now, even if Negan is Rick's best friend, maybe I'm wrong, and you guys can throw it up in my face. But if a year from now we're doing streams and I'm talking about, oh, Negan's so cool, I really like that, I would be shocked at myself. I just don't think I'm going to be able to move on past the stuff in the past. It was just the taunting and the dancing, and like he was just so proud of it. Henry hype, I like it. Yeah, we're going to have to get that hashtag, get some Henry hype going on. All right. Hey, everybody, we're going to start to wind this down. Looks like the stream is actually cooperating now. It's funny how at like 8, when everybody's streaming the Walking Dead stuff, YouTube is super crazy, and now that we're getting closer to it, looks like, yeah, it's solving itself. But like everybody else, we're going to wind this thing down. As you guys know, thank you so much. Going to be very emotional. We know how it's going to play out. I will take notes. If you see any additional details that were like, hey, it was shocking, I didn't go through that in spoiler. The only other thing that I wanted to address, I know some people had asked about Sadiq and what will Sadiq be doing tonight, and we didn't cover that in a spoiler. So apparently Sadiq's just one of the gang. He's going to be fighting side by side with Daryl and Rosita, and I do think he'll get a little bit of airtime tonight and could help to buffer and alleviate some of that loss with Carl. It won't alleviate all of it, but Henry stepping up, being a little bit of a badass, Sadiq taking on a bigger role. Between Sadiq and also Henry doing that, I do think that they're trying to plant the seeds for the future. I might have spoke just a little bit too soon. So thanks, everybody. Appreciate everybody being here. You guys taking being part of this countdown before the mid-season premiere. Just an awesome group of people. The 999 Army, you guys are great. All the people that did Super Chats, definitely want to thank you for your contribution, everything that you guys do for the channel. Just really quickly, Pete D, Scott Kernan, Jerry and Michelle H, also Sheila Beasley, Rick Fisher, the CHP male, and Tammy Heitzman. All of you guys, thank you so much. Also, my Patreon supporters that are out there. And, you know, as important as anything, all of you for being here and commenting and being a part of this interaction. And also, once this video goes live, make sure that you get over and leave a lot of comments. So people watching the playback, they didn't have to deal with as much of the lag. But this is the closing credits. And there will be another stream set up in just a little bit. I can't stream the episode Civilized, but there will be another stream. It's going to be called The Walking Dead Reaction Video. It'll be posted in just a little bit, and that'll go live at 11:30 tonight. But you'll be able to jump in there and do some of the chat. Thank you so much for everything that you guys do. Give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Have a good time. Enjoy the show, and we will have a therapy session later on tonight. So thank you so much, JC, Gene Atkins, Michelle, Gina, Braden, 1189 Paris, Shannon Brown, Whitetailed, Casey F., Hassan Shabazz, oh, One-Eyed Carl, thank you so much. Chip Smith, Andy Lynn, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Villar, Chris Rainig, Rick Fisher, Shanna Garza, Tanya, thank you so much. Rosemary Abbott, Maggie Bonacorda, Sabiz, 97, Dom, thank you so much. Stacks, the Beatbox Breaker, Beatboxer, what's up, man? Thank you so much for being here. Donna Swords, Kim Jolie, thank you for being here. Diane Estes, Nerd Life, Stephen Miller, all my moderators are awesome. Ellie Valentine, Ellie, how come I didn't get, Ellie, I'm disappointed. I didn't get like 50 hearts. I just got like a 999. Usually Ellie Valentine gives me like a whole 3 rows of hearts. See? When you don't do it, I notice. Fireburn 95, thank you. Paul Phelps, appreciate you being here. Steph the Cuervo Queen, Emmy Desiree Bacon, Dark Angel, Tommy Sweetass, Enforcer McCandless, Kel says Smile, Michelle Wolf, Ebony Hamilton, thank you so much. Andez, Brahma Play, thank you. Waiting for chat to catch up just a little bit. Who else we got? We got Boy Smoke Gang. Who else we got? Walking Dead Girl. Thank you so much. Walking Dead Girl is like a popsicle on a hot summer day. See, you didn't think I remembered that popsicle shout out, did you? Kicks Her Life. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Aiden. See, Aiden gave me the hearts. Thank you so much, Aiden. Appreciate it. Don Machiavelli, thank you. Anakin, appreciate you being here. Baby Unicorn Love, how you doing? There it is. There's my hearts. I was waiting for it. Thank you so much. All right, if I missed anybody in a shout out, we're going to go ahead and wind this thing down. Thank you once again, and I will talk to you at 11:30 tonight. Enjoy the show, everybody. Also, during the show, if you see something and you just want to kick message me, kick me at KILZHOT. I'll probably be responding to a couple people's individual questions or concerns or comments via that. So if I don't see you on Kick, I'll see you at 11:30. Later. Peace.